Hello, this is Nicko with Food Cravings, and today we're making cheese Boregs, but you might know them as cheese turnovers. This is a great snack and makes for a great addition to your appetizer segment. Let's get right into it. Here I have a hunk of feta cheese soaking in water overnight. I put that on a plate and pat dry. And I'll also be using none other than pepper jack. The combination of feta cheese and pepper jack together work very well. And here I have some puff pastry that thawed out overnight. So what we'll do now is start by shredding the jack cheese. Once that shreds, we'll go on to the feta. Here I'm shredding the feta as well. Now I'm just going to scrape the rest of the food processor of all the cheesy goodness. After all, we don't want to have any bits left behind. After the cheese is shredded, I'm going to transfer the mixture into a separate bowl. Here I have all the mixture being transferred into the bowl. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some fresh parsley. Here I was just getting the rest of the bits off the cutting board. To this we're going to add a few eggs. It's one whole egg at a time. Here we're going to add another. And one yolk. And what this will do is it will help incorporate the mixture and have everything bind together, like the parsley and the spices along with the cheese. That's some dry mint right there. Now I'm going in with some Aleppo pepper. Once that's all in the bowl, we're going to go ahead and get ready to mix this very gently at first, spreading the egg yolk all around and making sure that our cheese is evenly incorporated. From under, we go over, repeating this process a few times until all the cheese and egg have distributed throughout. Here you can see the mixture is well incorporated. Now onto our Boreg. We're using puff pastry cut in half diagonally. You can find these at any Middle Eastern stores or Mediterranean grocery stores, or you could just get regular puff pastry and divide the pieces equally and make this at home. Here we're going to start by pinching both ends together. I tuck in the cheese on this part just so that it doesn't leak out, but then again, let me tell you something, when the cheese leaks out, that's actually the good part because it becomes crusty and melty and gooey and oh so good. Again, you pinch the two corners together at a point, flip it over, and then with the other finger create a pocket. This provides the ability to store more filling. We take our cheese and fill it into the pocket. And what we'll do next is go around and pinch the sides so that nothing really leaks out. Right after patting the mixture down with the edge of our spoon. Here I'll turn it as I tuck with one finger and pinch with the other two, making sure everything's secure, like so. Now we're going to lay our Boregs on a parchment lined baking sheet. Here we're going to crimp each side closed so that it won't burst while baking. But hey, whoever said crimping was easy. Now I'm going to show you another variation. There are more ways to do this. Here's the square method. You cut along the middle on both sides intersecting. Now we take our puff pastry slice and we put some cheese over it, folding down the edges and the sides just to make sure it seals properly. Next we'll go in and crimp our edges, like so. And you could use a fork for this. You could use any decorative rolling pins, those little small dowels, but forks work best. So I use the fork. Once we finished pinching and folding and crimping and tucking, we'll go ahead and transfer these into the oven at 350 degrees until golden brown. Watching them bake is only half the fun. And through the miracle of time, these are now almost done! Aren't they just puffed up and gorgeous? Look at that. Oh my god. That's money, baby. If this isn't puff pastry porn, I don't know what is. Now that we have these out of the oven, all I'll do is set it aside, and I'll allow these to cool on a rack, like so, taking them one by one to make sure that none of them flip over. And notice they're all stuck together because the cheese oozed out, and it's nice and sticky. It's like so good. Wow, those are the best. Going in for a taste, that's money, baby. Hope you've enjoyed our recipe for cheese beregs. For ingredient amount and more info, don't forget to visit www.chefnicko.blogspot.com. And if you really loved the video, please like and subscribe. See you soon.